Hey trainers, I wanted to give you a quick rundown of the warm-up. This can take up to about 10 minutes, and the goal here is to warm up your joints to get the best possible mobility. And I'm going to show you a 2-minute version, and I'm going to show you a 10-minute version, 10-minute first. So start at the bottom, work your way up. First with an ankle tilt, so start with a tall spine, reach through the crown of your head and really try to stand tall, not chest out, but tall, lengthening the spine. Step your foot forward and simply open up that ankle. You want to do about 3 to 4 tilts. And then you turn out to a 45-degree angle, still standing tall, try not to look at your feet. And then step Y, you want to do a lateral tilt here. Try not to turn the knee in. The knee stays fairly straight and I'm just turning at the foot. Next one's a diagonal, pull. And what I'm really trying to do is force my ankle towards the ground and feel an opening throughout my ankle. The next one is laces down. And again here, I'm not pushing as much into my toes as I'm pushing that open portion of my ankle down towards the ground. And then toe in, heel out. I'll show you that from a front view, toe in, heel out. And then you go to the other side. Open the ankle, 45 degrees, lateral, open up, showing your foot to the side. Looks like that. Diagonal pull. Showing you as many views as possible so you can really see what my feet are doing. Laces down, toe in, heel out. My ankle feels pretty open. Now I want to move into that knee joint. So then I'm going to have you stand right here and draw a circle with your foot, but it's a knee circle so I can feel this joint moving through that full range of motion. From here I'm also going to check in on that hip and see where there's mobility. So I'm moving back and forth and feeling my hip movement in socket. Feels pretty good, not too tight. Same thing on the other side, knee circle. And I usually do about 3 to 4 in each direction. And I can feel where I'm kind of tight in that circle. I'm going to gently move through it. You don't want any of these to be painful. Open and close in that hip. All right, now a knee circle with both feet down. So stand tall, long lean spine. Make a circle with both knees, trying to maintain the distance between the knees throughout. So if you're standing wide, you don't want your knees to cave in. Your feet are together, and you keep that all the way through. Full circle till all the way straight knee. Then hip lifts, just seeing how hip movement and the pelvis is moving. So your body is very straight. You're lifting straight up and down. Again, about 4 on each side. From here we move to the pelvis. So a tuck and an arch, if you will, but we're trying to keep it all just pelvic movement, not big hip thrusts. And then side to side. And for that you need to bend your knees just slightly. So I'm just keeping it pretty small. Then if I want to move into the hip, I'm going to do a full hip circle. If you notice, my head stays in pretty much the same place, but I'm moving through my hips, and I can kind of feel where things are a little bit jiggity, and I spend just a little bit more time there, trying to make it smooth, instead of right now, it's kind of rickety, if that's a word, ratchety. I try to make that smooth. So now we move into more of the thoracic spine. Now you can do a lumbar circle, where you just take your time and circle through that lumbar, and that's a nice release. And thoracic, start by just tapping right at the front of your chest. You want to lift through there. And in that same area, if you push down, you want that to cave in. From the side, you see a rounding. So chest lift and round. And I'm not doing it with my shoulders. My shoulders are staying fairly steady. And you're trying to engage that upper back so it rounds. And then you lengthen, 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 and round. And this one is a big payoff for mobility. So you really want to make sure you have that mobility. And then side to side. So you lean. Now this isn't a tip. It's a glide side to side. And I try to go a little bit further each time without dipping the shoulders. And then try a circle. So it's lift, glide, round, glide, lift. From the side, lift, glide, round, glide, lift. And the more you can create mobility in that upper back, the less chances of injury. Then we want to think of dropping your head side to side, check with your mobility. I'm very stuck today, so I could tell any shoulder work would be really tricky for me. And then look side to side. Again, I'm a little limited there. Tuck your chin to your chest and lift the chin to the ceiling. Release your jaw. Try to open large. And then glide side to side. Don't look super hot. But now I feel fairly mobile. Another thing you can do is, this is actually an elbow circle. You can go both directions with that. And a shoulder circle. Letting the arms flip around, that's another good way to get all the joints ready and active for movement. That's a great way to go through all joint mobility. If you ever want to focus on one area, say your wrists or your ankles or your elbows, please let me know and I'll send you just a video, say for wrists. If wrists get hung up, doing wrist circles really, really help. I have a lot of drills for you. So give that a try, get really good at it so you can coach your clients through it. Thanks.